He's a lot.
And now the starting lineup for Utah. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'9".
Welcome, everyone. A look at the starting group here for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3. And for Utah, they've got MP, Bailey out there with George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused for all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
Here's Bailey, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Here's Murray. The rebound by the Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it, or the lack thereof.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Murray off the drive. And here's Gordon from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Now here's MP. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Here's Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Outside Brown. Inside. Watson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's MP. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to...
Utah leading by 8 on the court for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Strother in at the 3. Murray passes to Brown. Now Watson. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. The shot by Brown, no good. And it's Utah with the ball. They're leading by 8. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. MP, no good. The Nuggets shooting around 41%. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. Markkanen, the pass to George. Now here's MP, defended by Watson. Oh, nice shot by MP. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Unfazed by the defender, right on him, all over him, as a matter of fact. Really good finish by Brown.
Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Brown passes to Murray. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Murray against George. Murray, no good. Jazz leading by 10. And here's Markkanen. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans. That one goes. Count it.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans was definitely a factor. He ended up with 12 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. He put forth a tremendous effort, made impact plays time and time again. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
And the Nuggets call time here. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your Jazz, 45. The Nuggets, 34.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Strong performance by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got Walker Kessler, George out there with Bailey. Then it's MP, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by George. Utah leading by 13. Here's MP. Watson with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting at 45% of the game so far. Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Bailey. And it's good for 2. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Brown. Misses a 3. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by Markkanen. 7 points for MP.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Laurie.
Murray passes to Watson. Over Markkanen. It's blocked. And he stays with it. Outside Brown. And stolen by Markkanen. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, marking skill set, hand in glove fit, superb in spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. And Denver with a change here too. Strother's checked in. Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Murray going to work inside.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And George with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Bailey, the pass to MP. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Murray. Utah grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Bailey. Rebounded by Denver. Watson's got 6 rebounds in the game. 1:19 left in the third. Out of bounds. It's been Utah's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving up...
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And Bailey gets it to go.
Yeah, calling his own number with this tight move there. Bailey showing that IQ.
Murray passes to Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Low. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Murray. Count that bucket.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
MP high post. Gordon's on him. Here's Collier. Guarded by Brown. Collier, no good. Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. Collier, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Utah making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in.
For your Jazz.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. MP looking around. And no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. On the wing, Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cracking is a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 5. And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. And Murray drops them both.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the strike.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Over Murray. Brown grabs the board.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
The more his team needs from him, the more Gordon steps up and delivers. He's always ready to go big in the clutch.
Utah calls timeout. They're in front by 2. Minute 32 left in the fourth. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
MP high post. Kessler down low, covered by Jokic. And he gets that one. And the Jazz lead by 4.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
George against Murray. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Utah now. Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's MP with the second effort, and Kessler lays it up and in.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And he lobs it up and finished off by Kessler.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's an intentional foul.
Christian Braun. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
He hits the first one. That puts him up 5.
Yeah, a versatile scorer and intimidating defender. Ace Bailey's confidence and length are why he went in the top 5. Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Okay, fans.
They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
All right, let's keep it going for your Utah answers.
Murray from outside. Money.
Jamal
What a
Murray.
beautiful shot.
3
Brings him
points.
within 3.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. You have to foul like that. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. No luck on that one. Good D by Kessler. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Jazz, Keontae George.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Murray for 3. Oh, nails the triple.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Jamal Murray. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your
First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Cameron Johnson. Second personal foul. At the line for two, Keontae George.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
So we see the Jazz get the win here.
Your Jazz.
Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee because that's the way to close. They're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been all day. We got London on the track. Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my money, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 100 million, man. 100 dollar streaming, feeding, Gucci, man. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty, made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her Young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna greet them. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that, if she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Hey, me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my money, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, I'm a double streaming, feeding, Gucci, bag. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing why I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. That's why I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Now, like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby, I need rest. We got London on the track.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your... Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports. So here are the Jazz starting 5. They've got MP, Keontae George out there with Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Now here's Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And just a very well-built guard. And the Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Utah moving the ball around. MP looking it over. Rebound by Philadelphia. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Markkanen, the pass to MP. And here's Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist.
Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his range.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Now here's Markkanen. 11 points for him last game against Denver. George outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Markkanen. Now MP. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And Oubre gets it to go.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of a modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set.
So it's Philadelphia now. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Bailey out there with George. Then it's MP, then it's Filipowski, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. And it's good. 2 points. Edgecombe's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Bailey. Now Filipowski. Here's MP. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. He had 9 points in his last time out. And he gets the bucket. Edgecombe's got 6 points.
A solid finisher and close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
MP, the pass to Filipowski. 2 points.
76 goes.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Utah shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Oubre. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
To the paint. Here's MP. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, Take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Suns. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Jazz, they have stayed in the same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the needle more. We'll see if they'll be able to do this moving forward.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Pass to Bailey. Now MP. Kessler down low. Embiid covers. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Oubre. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George passes to MP. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Grimes. No points so far. It's over Bailey.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your side.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nuggets provided a nice lift. He ended up with 9 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Great report there, Allie. What a commanding performance in that one. He led the charge for his guys.
It's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over.
So it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Big round of applause for your Sixers, Duke.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats. It's hard to get away with those at the highest level. Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Pass to Oubre. Got it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bailey's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Maxey against George. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 14.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
George passes to MP. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
And here's Maxey outside. Hits a three-pointer. Maxey's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Markkanen finds MP. Looking to end this cold spell. They get the rebound. Kessler with a bucket. Give him 8 points now.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Maxey with it. He's got 17. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They trail by 9. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. MP is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey. Then there's George. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Maxey. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keontae George.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Utah with the ball. George passes to MP. Paul George pulls it in. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
George passes to MP. Fade away. And he gets it to go. And here is Maxey. Right wing. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by George.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Utah, Low.
He hits the second from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. George against Maxey. Now here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen using his size inside.
Physical play from Markkanen through the defender.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. Down low. Here's Embiid. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And Embiid drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And Utah calls time here. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Bailey. It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Bailey. From downtown. George, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Edgecombe. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And Edgecombe is on fire right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding.
Here's MP. Utah with another miss. The Sixers lead by 13. Here's Maxey. Back to George. Off the mark there with a 3. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's MP. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
Chalk up 2 there. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
To the middle. Here's MP. Ooh, nice D from George.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
6 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Maxi's got 5 points now this quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
29 seconds left in the game.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Everybody gonna little mission. Money make a go, instant. I can instant. Everybody gonna little mission. Money make a go, instant. I can want it. Get them lifted. She wanna get it. Better than them.
Forward to it.
I'm excited. It's an honor to step on the court with you and your family. And I would say I wish you luck, Jahmai, but I wish us more luck.
Hit me.
Yep. Chris? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, I hate those steals. I'm going to swat you. Don't try it, Jahmai.
Left, right corner.
Gosh, our defense. We just didn't know what to do there.
Already?
We're scrambling there, guys.
No, sorry. I'll pass.
Ryan?
I know I'm selling.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, George is out there with Bailey. Then it's MP. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, we've got Johnson. Czar out there with Davis. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Young in at the point guard position. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health. Right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Nice shot by George.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with Washington's head coach. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Young after the made shot from Lowe. Young inside, defended by George. Shot's good from Young.
And that's why Trae Young is so deadly in pick and roll. He can find a way to get an opening for himself.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Davis after the made shot from Lowe, and Davis gets it to go.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Lowe. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the 76ers. And Young kicks to Johnson. Sarr against Kessler.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Oh, the pass to Kessler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Coulibaly. He points his last outing. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Riley is jacked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for Johnson. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Bailey.
This is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Vukcevic is checked in, and Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Tries again, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play check. Utah leading by 4. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got George. MP is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. And it's Jackson in at the 5, down low. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Jazz.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Carrington. Off target with his 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Utah turns it over again. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen. And Washington making a change. Johnson's checked in. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Wizards shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And the layup falls.
Well, Trae Young's showing you how he has developed as as a scorer. You just saw it right there. A little bit of added strength helped him finish that shot.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers was definitely the back. He ended up with 9 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. And his production wasn't limited to just one area. He had a hand in almost every aspect of that game. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It looked like he could do anything he wanted out there, playing with no fear.
Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
It was so impressive how he got to his spot. And when you do that, the ball will find you.
Kessler trying to get open. Whoa, shot is good.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate it. Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 3. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Utah, 52.
DC family, your Wizards, UNC.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jazz leading by 3. We've got Davis. Young is out there with Johnson. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Sarr in at center. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Here's Bailey. And it's in there. Bailey's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Jazz.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Here's Young. 7 points in the game. With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And stolen by Sarr. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And Johnson with the stop.
The hustle pays off for Johnson in transition, getting him a bucket off that fast break.
And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Pass to Lowe. Over Davis. Another miss by Utah. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Young. That one goes in. Young's got 9.
Well, not only is he a great shooter from deep, he's also really good at slicing his way inside. That's just a great drive.
Markkanen passes to Lowe. Back to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Baseline jumper. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Young's shot is off. For Utah, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break.
Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls. Once he establishes position, he uses that height to get the defense to commit.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Davis. In GA, we've had some great left-handed players in this league. You being one of them. But that being said, give me your top 3 all-time lefties.
It's so hard. I mean, I immediately, though, think of the great Bill Russell in the front court. Also, the Admiral, Bob Lanier was another terrific player. For guards, how about, Tiny Archibald, James Harden? There have been a lot of terrific southpaws to play the game.
And we know Trae Young will hurt you from deep, but when he's getting inside and scoring around the rim, it just makes him that much more difficult to contain.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, they need to talk over their shot selection right now.
And the Wizards with possession. 7-point differential. So on the floor for Utah. Kyle Filipowski is out there with MP. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he could become a serious mid-range threat. And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
The three from Davis. Oh, Davis taking a contested three.
And that's why Davis is an all-star. He makes contested jumpers look effortless.
Filipowski passes to Lowe. No good that time. Davis with some nice D.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
High skill level for Johnson. It didn't matter what the defense did there. He was getting it to go.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trae Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Johnson outside. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this is how lethal Johnson can be on the attack. When he gets a lane, this young man's locked in on the rim.
MP inside. Davis is up. And it's Lowe missing.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
George passes to Lowe. Back to George. On the wing, MP. Looking to get back on track here. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Shaw gets the bucket.
Nice little run here.
Jazz trail by 3. Outside, George. Over to the left wing. Bailey passes to George. Here's Lowe. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in the second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going. Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the win. And the Wizards lead by 3.
There it is. That is ice cold by Trae Young. Huge bucket.
George passes to Bailey. Davis against George. To the left side lane. Bailey. That ball's got a speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
And Shaw throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Lowe. Rebounded by the Wizards. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Pass to Bailey. And here is MP. Basket counts. Lowe's got 4 points this quarter.
Assisted by
1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. And Davis throws it down.
Davis is ready for these moments. He is a guy that embraces the spotlight.
Now MP. Started by Davis. Here's George. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys. A difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments that you dream about as a kid.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him pick one that easy.
Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And as you expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth.
Get up, get loud, your Wizards answer.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming on. Able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just look those 5 seconds away.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
Here's Young. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What a shot.
Wizards
That's
foul.
exactly why you go to Young right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. Let's see if he can handle the second.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's the 3. No good from 3-point territory. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.
Everybody gonna let them bitch shit. Money make a go, missed it. I can in an instant. Everybody gonna let them bitch shit. Money make a go, missed it. I can she wanna get it. lift it.